Joe Leigh here for Seconds Out. Delighted to be joined by Caroline Dubois. Not long to go until you make your professional debut. How are you?
I'm excited. I'm blessed to be here, and I'm just grateful for the opportunity.
Now, let's talk about the most recent news, which is obviously you training with Shane McGuigan. Obviously, your brother Daniel trains there as well. He's recently moved gym. Just talk to us about the decision behind that.
Actually, I was the first one to train with Shane. I was training with him prior to the Olympics, getting ready for that because I knew that I was going to go pro sometime, and I was just getting ready for when I do. I was looking around with some coaches. I met Shane, and I remember the first time I got in the ring with him, I just thought, wow, he's really, really technical. Really, that's what I need right now. I need someone to help me grow and improve me, and he was doing that straight away.
So what have you learned from him over the time you've been, obviously, before the Olympics and after?
Everything really, he's so technical. He breaks everything down, everything, how you throw the punch, how you slip afterwards. He's really technical, and he likes to break things down. But I think that's what I like too. I'm not a fast-paced punch. I'm a very technical. I like to think when I'm fighting, and that's what I need really.
And obviously with Daniel, we've seen him move gyms. Obviously he was at the Peacock then, Mark Tibbs for a bit. Now he's with Shane McGuigan. Can we expect you further on down your pro career to move around a lot as well, or can you see yourself being with Shane for a long time?
I see myself being with Shane for a very long time, to be honest. He's so technical, he's so skillful, You never know what's going to happen, God's plan. You say one thing, he says another, so it's crazy. But for what I see right now, Shane is the man, He's very technical. He's what I need as a fighter. I feel like I can learn so much with him, so... as long as this journey continues, I see him being a part of it.
And November the 20th, I'm sure you've had that date in your mind for a long time now, and you're just going to be laser focused until then. Just talk to us about how excited you are to just get this pro debut underway at such a young age as well.
Yeah, I know. People keep saying that. It's crazy. I feel I'm excited, but at the same time, I'm so nervous. Not so much of my opponent and stuff like that, but more on myself. I want to make people proud of me. I want people to be excited. So there's a lot of expectations and pressure I'm putting on myself, but I just want to go in there and enjoy the moment as much as I can and just perform. That's the most important thing.
Do you care about proving people wrong?
Definitely. I feel like I have a lot of self-doubt for myself, and I want to just make people happy. Obviously from the Olympics, I feel like I messed up a little bit, but now it's my time to put things right, and I want to do that.
And how much does obviously having your brother Daniel Dubois, who's done so much great stuff in the heavyweight division already, inspire you?
It's good. I remember watching him fight as a pro, and he's from his pro debut from now, and I would always go to his fights and stuff like that when I could. And it was good seeing him on the big lights, how he soaked up the atmosphere, how he just never let it bother him, but just grew from that. And it's good to see him do that, so that I can do that too, and that's the most important thing.
And I saw you mention on a kind of sit-down chat on Sky, you were really nervous for his last fight. Do you get more nervous for his fights than yourself?
Definitely, it's horrible watching him fight, to be honest. He's just, it's horrible, because he's big dudes, whacking each other with 10-ounce gloves. It's crazy, and you can imagine, what my brother's doing to other people. That stuff is coming straight back at him, and it's horrible. That's my big brother out there, and I never want to see anyone get hurt, less of him.
What can we expect from him next? Do you expect him to reach the world title with the WBA very soon?
Definitely, that's what we're aiming for. That's what he's aiming for. He's got big aspirations, and he's got the pressure on himself that he's putting, and he wants to set things right, and I know he can go all the way. I believe in him so much. I see what he does in the ring, in the gym, all the work that he puts in, and he's so skillful. It's a little bit underrated, but hopefully he has time and the opportunity to prove himself.
So how come you didn't sign with Frank Warren in Queensbury? Obviously you're here with Boxer on Sky. What were the decisions behind that? Obviously being that he's your brother, maybe there could have been a better deal or whatnot.
Yeah, we met with Frank. He's a good guy. He gave us a good deal and stuff. And I feel like what Frank has done from Daniel has been amazing. He's really put him out there on the big shows, BT and everything like that. But when Sky came and gave me the deal they just blew everything out of the water. They were so enthusiastic, so they wanted me to do good, and I felt that straight away, that energy that they were putting on me. And I just want to please them and make them happy, and I'm grateful that they put all that on me. So I just want to make them happy, and I'm blessed I got the opportunity. But Frank Warren, he's a good dude. He's helping my brother, and I know he's gonna do good things.
Now, obviously, you touched on it a moment ago with the Olympics. It wasn't what you expected. What did you learn from that, though? What were the positives that you took out of it?
Definitely. I'm at that level, and I can see that now. Going to the Olympics, a girl beat me. She beat me 3-2. By 1 point. She went, lost 3-2. The person who beat her beat somebody else 3-2. Like, we're all literally right there with each other. On a good day, we all beat and lose to each other. So that's good to know. I'm 20 years old. I went and fought against like a 29-year-old who was a world silver medalist, like up there fighting. Like, how many fights she's had, I don't know, but she's had like over 100 for sure. And I've only had, a few fights, just turned senior, and I'm already competing with them. I beat the world bronze medalist. I'm competing with these people, and I know I can do that. So it's good to have that confidence and believe. I'm 20, I'm doing what I could. When they were 20, they definitely could not compete with me. So I know I'm going places.
And I know you beat the number 3 ranked American in the world. Talk to us about the good parts about that Olympics. I know you kind of touched on it there as well.
Yeah, I went to qualify. I beat Mara Botkin, who's the Olympic bronze medalist, and this year's Olympic bronze medalist. I beat, Rashida Ellis. She comes from a strong fighting family. She's the world bronze medalist, and it was a good experience. When I fought the European champion, beat her. It was some good things. It was some good wins, some good, ups, and there was some bad downs. But it was a good experience all in all. I'll be lying if I said I was proud and happy of what I achieved. I think that comes when everything is over and I look back. But right now, I want to achieve more. I want to do more, and I know I can do that.
And obviously, just to touch on it, you will have been disappointed. I know you went to St. Lucia with your family and had a good time. What was it kind of like dealing with the way it ended and obviously not how you expected?
It's horrible. Every time I go to bed, I'm thinking about it. Like, I can't get it out of my head. Hopefully, when this pro debut happens and I really dip my toes into the pro game, I can forget about it and just move on. But right now, literally going to bed, I'm thinking about it. I wake up and I'm like, if only I did a little bit more. But constantly grinding in the gym, training and working on things. I know I'm actively doing things to better myself, and that's the most important thing.
And obviously that must motivate you a lot. As well as that, motivational things like Clarissa Shields versus Savannah Marshall around the corner. So women's boxing's at an all-time high, and you can only look forward to those things for yourself soon.
Definitely. Just the other day I was watching Kate Taylor and Delphine Pursuing, one of the most exciting fights I've seen with females, let alone boxing. Obviously Savannah Marshall and Clarissa Shields is going to be a barnstormer. It's going to be crazy. I'm a big fan of both of them. And it just shows you that people are excited for a female fight. They don't see it as female boxing, they see it as boxing, which is what it is. And I'm just happy to be a part of that.
Really appreciate your time. Best of luck with the pro debut, November 20th. Thank you.